With a group, anything's possible. I told you today's our lucky day.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Strike a pose! Oh! Let the world collide! Woohoo! Amazing! Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go. Carving waves. Need a surfboard? Let's ride! Off we go.
Wind Strider.
Carving waves. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah, ah. I told you today's our lucky day. Yeah, off we go. Off we go. Faster. Need a surfboard? Let's ride! Carving waves!
Show me your
Put up a
moves,
good
shall we?
fight.
Rain of bullets! Stay focused. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night into the wind.
Check this out! Best of luck!
The wind knows me.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
stuff's always at the bottom. What kind of kite? Carving waves. No one bites.
Adventure time.
Let's ride. Need a Sorry, which...
But why? Well...
I knew it. Also, have you by any
Yeah, that's exactly...
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blues. I'll even offer you a discount if
You'd really do...
you got it. Well, hello there. If it isn't the
It's been a while, Mulani. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really?
Of course. I know a
Whoa.
But let's get back to why you're here. Come on, don't be strangers.
No. We actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the...
A trip to the mysterious island.
Do you have any concern?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be.
Yep. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, well...
Then I'll have to... I learned all my skills as a guide with a good guide to lead the way, but since it's you two, it's just my duty as a guide.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of... Paimon will feel really guilty. Mulani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Colo just got back to the...
Oh, Kolo's back.
Who's Colo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the number...
Really?
He's always out and about. Let me put up the closed sign first.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. As for the people you... Next time? Indeed. No wonder he's...
I wonder how much he made.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some...
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets.
Oh,
But one day, I'll...
That's him, right? Do you really?
Allow me to do the talk. You must be the top guide of your tribe.
that guy sure looks familiar. They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right?
A commission. Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also...
Yes, I've looked into everything I need.
Oh? And where is it?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand.
You hear that?
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure...
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only I must reach that island. Even if that means putting my...
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out...
You...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I... Many guides in the tribe... How do you think I reached...
Well, I'm
That doesn't make much of a difference. I can tell you're just looking to... New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes...
I have things to do now.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island.
I know. You're just the same as him. The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for new...
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the...
That Colo seemed to harbor some...
I know. Quite an impressive
Oh, Paimon thought...
Of course not. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right.
Actually, Paimon did...
No, please don't do that. If you want a chance of I always felt that my teacher is... So, as Uncle New's student, I've always...
But don't you have it with the help of the renowned traveler and her trust...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna...
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varundra. Please...
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since...
I'm Mualani. Just as for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field. We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something...
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous.
Varundra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so...
Wait! Please don't do...
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at...
So you've decided to
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends.
That's your plan?
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our...
Carving waves.
Off we go. Hey, Alafa.
We've been over this before. The name's...
I know. It's just that
Well, since you're the customer here...
I need a camping tent with all the accessories.
Another commission, huh?
How much are we
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care.
Oh, but that's not right.
Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, us close.
That's what I thought. Honest. We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a...
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either
You call that a...
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from an... Faster! Afternoon,
You call me...
because you're still young.
All right.
A record player.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed.
Uncle. Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to...
Yep, and that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani?
You'd be the first I'd sign with.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can think of...
Whoa.
Nice. That...
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Is that really a thing?
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000...
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the... Besides the legend left by... It's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. The chief made several which brings us...
Whoa.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel...
That's right!
Carving waves! Afternoon, Uncle New.
A surprise. Did you forget that it's just that?
Do you think that I'm still not ready?
No, I believe after all that...
Don't worry.
Yeah. This...
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to... Our mission as guides has never...
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it. You must...
Was this made with spinel fruit?
Right. Which is precise.
You really know me best. All right. Traveler.
Yay! Time... It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
This isn't bad. It isn't bad at all.
traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mualani.
Good morning, you.
Morning.
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as
I just want to get down to business.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guy. First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to—
Is there any theoretical basis to...
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's... Very good. You didn't try to...
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to...
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first...
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
Off we go.
Adventure time.
Watch this!
Wanna play? Into the wind.
Yoo-hoo! Carving waves!
Forget it! Let's finish this next time.
I told... Let's ride! Let's try not to disrupt them.
Wow, there are a lot...
As expected, the first clue is related to the...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs, when the first chief created the map. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads.
You're a real pro at this.
But according to the information I've been able to...
So let me tell you a secret that it's almost like how our tribe unless you're a guide who's always...
This is a thing? I need to note this...
According to what I've deciphered...
But to get there, won't we?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to...
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me.
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after...
Is that so?
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs sure seem on guard.
Given you've already used the information
First of all, the elders of the tribe have... And secondly, you...
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we...
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them.
Let Paimon think.
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholosaur herd.
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and...
Me? All right. When Varamdra I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kahol... But I'm not sure how
Oh.
You can just call me...
In that case, please stay here and keep... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholosaurs have a keen scent, but this plant can... We can apply the plant's extract.
So, we're gonna...
Don't worry. It's also...
Oh, Paimon feels all...
Perfect. Okay. Follow me and stay close. Careful. Don't startle them.
Off we go.
Oh, Paimon...
Perfect. Be sure to stay out of sight. Follow me and stay close. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Careful. Don't startle them. Follow me and stay close. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead.
Has he always been this way?
He's just obsessed with his...
At least this has shown that my judgment...
Yes, I understand.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead her.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to
hard to tell. I'm uncertainly
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they find our next destination.
Really? You got...
Well, intuition is all. All right, break time is over. Let's light it up!
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in! Let my name echo in song! Stop that! Woohoo! Strike a pose! Woohoo! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's ride!
Need a surfboard? Let's light it up!
One with nature.
Shower me with that!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Carving waves!
Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate...
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something.
If you have any suggestions, then...
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating.
That is a possibility. But
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe.
oh, I remember now.
After learning about the legend, even though I haven't... Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration. Therefore...
Amazing.
Now everyone's
You flatter me.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my feast.
Then let's start searching for the Fligit.
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston.
Let's ride!
Everybody stand!
As one with wind and cloud.
Carving wave! Surf's up! Strike a pose!
Let's light it up!
Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky! Let's rock! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Huh?
Go!
I'm going in!
Faster! Need a surfboard?
Fallen leaves, adorn my
Amazing! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Let's light it up!
Check this out! That's all right! Let's ride! Off we go! Need a surfboard? Faster!
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there something...
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston. If we don't operate the nodes properly,
Isn't that super...
In theory, the process should be very safe. But
do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried and it clearly requires...
though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of... Huh? But in theory, this should...
If Varandra can't control it, then that also...
Okay, well,
After all the adventures she's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
all right. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the...
Wait, but handling it this way...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water.
But it's so high! And you'll be falling so fast.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we... Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are...
Alrighty. Please be
spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
Let's ride! The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon...
I'm confident I could do it.
Oh no, you're right.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
Yes, we need to get to higher... Hey, look over there!
Whoa, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility.
No way.
Forgive me for being frank, but as a...
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map, everything points to the path ahead being hidden.
And what if you're...
Ramdra...
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. The spirit ways must have affected the nearby bodies of water. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. So, our goal should be the...
He does seem to have...
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to...
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot...
No, I refuse...
You!
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a...
Then we can implement the plan I...
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you... How about this? You and Karia, I know you like to explain everything with theory.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going. Carving waves!
Whoa, the massive
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision? It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it is to be a guide. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But although I'm pretty convinced if the scholars still... The same goes for the two of... The good news is that I...
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You... Besides, it's gonna take...
Aw, Paim.
All right, right. Matters of luck.
I know, it's...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon or...
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you
I tried to persuade him, but he said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to...
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
No time to hesitate.
Let's ride.
That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Oh, there they are.
Bromdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to them is just...
Right, who knows if...
Seems we...
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to...
How can you say that?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. I think if I reactivate the the only problem is that it's already getting late now.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very...
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up...
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fight. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
Mm-hmm.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some...
No. I'm just...
What was that sound?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon...
My parents told me that most...
Guess that...
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is...
Yeah, Paimon would like to know...
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories, it's said that...
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There is even now. No one has even come... But oddly enough, it really makes me want... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow...
Now's not the time to be a party pooper.
Yeah, she's right.
All right.
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay, sounds...
So,
Oh, we were just
let's hear everyone's ideas.
Paimon can go first. Most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companion.
Yes, I can't agree more. You sure are taking your time thinking about... Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many... It's quite possible that your experience traveling is... Why don't I circle back to you later? You can... Next... Let's...
Me?
That doesn't matter.
All right. Before you reach the destination...
Yeah, I get...
I'm on too.
All right.
All right. If you... In my opinion, our goal... So, the greatest...
Not sure I can...
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same... He must have discovered enough... Before coming here, someone had stolen. All that person had to do. Do you understand now, Miss Guide?
I sympathize with your...
I don't need your sympathy. What happened during the day, I must make it...
Was that actually supposed to be?
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the springs, because the final destination of... It would be disrespectful of my... That is what I would truly call...
Just as you don't agree with...
I'm not too worried about that.
What sort of logic is...
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Lilani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Lilani!
Just in time. I was about...
What the? You already...
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya... We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of control...
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted...
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right. We should...
Even though we had this discussion...
You bet!
Okay? Then let's go. Faster!
Paimon accidentally swallowed...
I can't believe it. The...
Lilani was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. Need a surfboard? According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that lava up ahead?
It appears these caves were formed...
I see. Then this altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current.
Are all scholars from...
But can there be an island in this kind of
It appears we haven't reached our destination.
Let's ride!
Amazing!
The wind knows it.
Need a surfboard?
Oh,
Let's keep going. We'll be able to... Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks. Careful, more falling rocks! Seems like this cave is...
everywhere. Oh.
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well.
There are plants.
There's nothing unusual about that. This is Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this talisman.
Isn't that the talisman?
Yes. I'll be sure to... Ha! Faster!
There's so much lava.
The lava here doesn't look very stable. I'm afraid we can't stay here.
From here, the light seems...
A distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems Varamdra...
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go.
Really?
I'm a scholar from the Academia Spontima Darshan. When I first heard about the one exaggerated description under certain environmental... Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on...
So you mean we really found...
Rejoice! Even us...
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
What?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see what you just said may be correct, but that golden place...
Are you joking? You...
But Mualani's judgment...
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new... As long as I can bring this ore... To me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered complete...
As we agreed before, please trust me.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary treasure really exists...
She's not that kind of person, Varamdra.
The result is right before my very eyes.
Oh no! He went running in! How can he do...
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the... Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Miss Guide, Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature.
Carving waves! The lava is rising!
Varamdra.
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mual?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be lots...
But that's way too risky! Okay then, whoop! Faster!
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, what's this?
It's right there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try.
Why don't I give up?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, that way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself. You want to know why I won't give up?
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back?
You...
Come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome. It's getting...
No, I refuse! I can still stand!
Seriously? How can you be so...
Varandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. I believe that even if you won't, so...
Kari...
She's finally opening up.
Milani the lava...
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught...
Where did all these come?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got it!
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. We escaped danger and...
Oh!
What's the point?
Hey, don't look so
Actually, according to the map...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Oh, here, look! Some hidden work.
Really? Let Paimon track!
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary, mysterious island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But Seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden inscription.
These must have been the words the first chief.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the...
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly... Yeah. I think I understand.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. The principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity. And the flow... This means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back.
Ramdra.
Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me.
Fine. I suppose...
Don't be so down.
I don't remember now. There's still something...
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Oh, ow. Where did that come from? Off we go.
Woohoo! Let's ride!
Uncle Noob!
Ah, Mualani. It's good to...
Uncle,
But you still have a question you wish...
yes.
Yes,
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey.
Because...
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust. And this is the choice that the first chief... If you choose to boast about your deeds, if you choose to remain in the end...
Oh.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat.
But have you noticed that Kolo, who claims to have...
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Koolo said that he went to the mysterious island.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani. Probably as guides, we are not adventurers, but in the process, many guides, they end up becoming... This is why the first chief, aside from me, so they've also made pact.
You've all given up?
Sir, I've given up. Given her talent and qualifications, I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding... If instead of looking at...
Karia? I've come up with a new research topic.
You're the same as always, Varamdra. In any case,
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants?
Ah, yes, of course.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating.
Karia, given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time.
I understand, Verandra.
It appears this guest has
It seems he's finally put.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said.
But it seems he's still as stubborn as.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mulan.
But Uncle knew. I'm sure any.
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to...
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great
Then remember, the next time you come to visit the people of the...
friends. I suppose.
Well, that's one way to think.
Then Verandra and I will be...
Okay, back.
You're back already. So, as new student...
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make... Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the... New! I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more... I've even been to... the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if...
Kolo. Even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your ability. But as for what we would deny about you...
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island.
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to show you.
Carving waves.
This is the place. From what I've heard.
What made you think of...
Well, we can... Would you call it a sec? After all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of...
No, I get it.
Traveler.
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a... It's a good one.
Yep, Paimon's ready.
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur! I wonder when the next journey will...